welcome back to KingKiller's Games. Once again, we are celebrating the scary season with a collection of games, both spooky and horrific. Today, what I have for you is Call of Cthulhu, so let's get into it. Right. Let us continue our descent into madness. All in the name of Cthulhu.
Ugh, this place stinks. What is the connection between this place and the Sarah Hawkins case?
Did I go into it that way? Yeah, I guess so. We already did this.
Is this one of Sarah Hawkins' paintings? It smells as bad as it looks. Who has enough money to buy painkillers, but stays in a place like this? Can't sleep. I know how that feels. The glass is shattered, like someone smashed it. Was it before or after the removal of these bandages? I've got 4 character points available. I cannot raise either of those. So, strength, eloquence, spot hidden, psychology, or investigation are our options. I'm good at the spot hidden. Everything else requires 6. Nice. Right, I think everything else into eloquence. I could use finding some more autism and medicine, really.
Someone has settled in here. And whoever it is has something to tell me about the Hawkins case. Is there anyone in
Can we
there?
skip this?
You! Don't move! Detective Pierce. I told you to...
It's clear that you...
I can still see at the
It's horrendous. Can you explain what this painting is doing here?
This strange point. It was in the hall.
So you can... I'd like to go and see the man.
Of course. Come on. Andrews, would you please shut the door? And open your eyes, damn it. This guy went right under your nose. God damn it. Her again.
And there's Cat again?
This case has nothing to do with you, Baker. Clear the passage or I'll
Officer Bradley, you've finally grown a pair.
Why, you...
Come on, keep the smile.
Okay, I get it.
Who the hell are you? I've got my eye on you.
Is it far, this mansion?
Look behind you, at the top of the ridge. You see the building? That's the Hawkins mansion. Come on, we got some driving to do.
Yes, driving minigame. So yeah, this is kind of the place I was assuming it to restart me. Rather than make me redo that a little bit, but... I suppose I'd have to keep it in, otherwise you won't understand what I'm talking about during this bit. But here we are, finally at the mansion. Why is everybody scarred up? That's not me breathing, that's in the game. We are definitely being watched.
Well, here we are. Hawkins Mansion. The place has been abandoned since the fire. There's only old Winchester in his hut.
I see no scorched trees or fire damage on the building.
You're pretty damn observant, ain't you? The fire was
That'll be those extra points I just put into my
Silas
soft
acted as soon as he could.
Not soon enough to save the Hawkins.
They were trapped in the drawing room. And don't go troubling Silas anymore. His guilt torments him enough as it is. Are we gonna take a closer look at this mansion, or do you have other questions?
They always have other questions.
You're the one who looked after the Hawkins case.
Don't think I was trying to hide it. It's just that this discovery shakes my convictions.
That's why you're so keen to find out who removed the painting from the mansion.
Yes. If something escaped us, or if there's been a law enforcement error, then it's up to the police to make good its mistake. Anything else?
I like this guy.
He's clearly not doing any gardening.
You know, Silas Winchester has been working for the Hawkins family as far back as I can remember. Charles was like a son to him. The day of the fire, he lost his whole family, so he's got nowhere to go. And, as you'll see, in a way, he's still watching over them. Is there anything else you want to ask me? Or do you want to go up there?
What do I get the feeling that's going to turn out to be way creepier than it should be?
You won't get me to believe that it looked any better 3 months ago.
It's a very old building, you know? Its foundations would probably date from the arrival of the first settlers.
It's got nothing to do with Charles Hawkins' debts.
Ha! You've already begun to nose around it, would seem.
Well,
So, since you already know it, the Hawkins family couldn't afford the upkeep of this house. It remains to be seen what they did with all their money. I wager it was Charles Hawkins' travels. Let's go up there. Unless you still have questions.
I prefer to be prepared if there's going to be trouble.
It's a wise attitude. But apart from old Silas and some rotten floorboards, there's nothing to worry about.
Could he be a problem?
Strictly speaking, he ain't dangerous. But since the tragedy, he's been a little touched. Though, he's a remarkably sturdy man, given his age. A true force of nature.
A sad old man doesn't worry me.
Gee, if you don't want to listen to my advice, we might as well go. Right?
Night falls quickly here, and I want to be able to see when we arrive.
I'll go with you, if only to reassure Silas.
Why not?
Fair enough.
You can help.
Right. Let's go.
Well, this is a pretty creepy entrance. Oh, I think we're still enough. We're not going up there? Why are you so slow at walking?
Poor kid. Charles Hawkins' grave. Who could have done this?
I told you. Silas Winchester is still watching over the Hawkins family.
I must say, it's pretty gloomy.
So, Detective, does this place inspire any thoughts?
Why were they buried here?
I was given to believe that it was Charles Hawkins' wish.
Strange idea. I imagine Webster wasn't too pleased.
Mrs. Hawkins' father? It's said that he's devastated.
Let's go to the mansion.
Please give me a minute. I didn't expect to set foot back here after the burial. What kind of deranged individual would defile this sanctuary? And steal a burnt painting? I don't see Silas doing such a thing. Let alone allowing it. Even that broad baker is above that. Lord, have pity on this poor family.
The flowers on Sarah Hawkins' grave are fresh.
I mean, it's kind of weird having a private sort of graveyard. I mean, it's not unheard of. Some bigger kind of mansion places do have like private graveyard. I think it's more of an old family sort of thing. Still feels weird to me. Ready then, I've reached the top. Game saved, it's always a good sign. Just means there's something going up here.
I'll have to find another entrance.
I have no idea that's the thing. Ah, so that's why I can go the other way. I mean, it's a big old
This
place.
entrance is still in use.
With a servant's entrance, right? Where Silas goes.
Whoa!
You are trying to force the door, you nosy prick!
Easy, sir, all right? Put down the axe.
You know what we do with rubble like you? We gut them. Dump them into the ocean.
Whoa! You're Mr. Winchester. Lower that axe. And let's talk calmly.
I'll show you how we have it out on Darkwater.
Oh, on a timer. Test of strength.
You haven't forgiven yourself. You stay here to honor the memory of the deceased.
That's true. I want no more violence. No more tragedy.
It's painful to be the last one left.
You don't know how right you are. Understood. I'm listening.
The police report describes a domestic accident.
We've
But
got
Stephen
31
Webster
dying.
has several reasons to believe that this may not be the case.
Webster is as stubborn as an old mule. And I did tell him that we should let the dead rest in peace.
He wants to restore the reputation of his daughter. I just need to see where the fire started.
No, I can't let you in. The mansion isn't safe.
That's why you barricaded the entrance.
That's right.
And this door?
It's locked, and I make sure it stays that way.
Investigation professional? Sure, why not?
No one
Give it a
lives
go.
in the mansion, and you don't take care of it anymore. If you have a good reason to be here, I'm listening.
There's vermin. I keep an eye out.
I came up a bit harsh than I was intending, to be honest.
Yeah, that's it. Vermin.
Right. This is what we're going to do. I go inside, and I promise that I'll hunt vermin. Okay with you?
I'm not sure.
If there's nothing else to fear, you can give me that key.
Right. Take the key and do what you have to do.
Well,
Go
they gave me a
on,
trophy.
Just to get rid of you.
Let's see what more I can learn from this mansion.
Well, no one got hurt, so let's call that a win. Also, I'm going to investigate down here first. It's in my
This gate
nature to
is
do
locked.
so. That's gonna be unlocked later. Ooh, lighthouse. Oh, so this is shack down here. Oh, I'm not gonna take two currently to,
The poor wretch seems to spend the best part of his time isolated from the world.
I'm gonna take two currently to me poking around here. That it? I can just see in the window. Okay, so there's a lantern. Appears to be everything. Well, there should be something here. I'll move that aside for a reason. Don't know what I'm not seeing. I mean, that lantern's weird. Oh well. Maybe something will happen later.
Piers,
Hey, you rejoined us.
shall we enter? Now that you've finished your fun and games with Silas, we can perhaps inspect the mansion.
You're right. Let's go.
Silas the damn virus. And
Let's take a
enter.
look inside.
I'm with you.
Hey, I fear that by bringing the officer along, I may be inadvertently bringing him to his death. It's nice having a friend. He seems like a good guy. I don't want to see him hurt.
Follow me. I know the place. Who left this light on?
Also, why are all the lights green? Is this a more interesting question?
The Last Supper of the Hawkins. What does this tell me?
Let's find out. Okay, smash plate. Food's not been touched.
This roast. What strange creature has flesh like this?
Yep, that's weird.
This place is for the head of the family, Charles Hawkins. The boy was probably here. Smashed his plate on the floor.
Yeah, that thing definitely don't look right.
Sarah Hawkins didn't eat. Was it because of the meat or something else? Something happened at this table. An argument?
I wonder how this looks from the outside. To police officer friend. Am I just walking around the room, just completely ignoring him, talking to myself?
Hey, Piers. Daydreaming again?
Working, officer. This dinner table
Apparently
tells
looks
us
like
a
I'm
lot about
daydreaming.
the Hawkins family life.
Well, we don't have all day. The scene of the fire is next door.
Okay, so pretty much what we've got is that they're eating something weird
Silas managed to bring the fire under
and they
control,
had an argument.
but it was already too late for the Hawkins.
I'm with you in a minute. I'm assuming that's the couple.
They seem happy, but Charles is already looking off into the future. His marriage just a stop along the way. They seem happy, but Charles is already looking off into the future. His marriage
still
just a stop along the way.
A psychology element. Does that mean I've unlocked the psychology, or I don't have enough psychology to see the full meaning?
Was Charles Hawkins some kind of explorer? Too much rubble. I'll find an easier way.
Did he start looking into things he should not be meddling with?
Let's see if I can find something the cops missed. The child's corpse left a trace. Where are the others?
No good sentence ever started with the child's corpse.
Was Charles Hawkins a heavy drinker? They had a fight. Why? Did it stop at the time of the fire?
It started at 10 o'clock. Ah. How do I crouch? I can't remember. There we go.
Did Sarah Hawkins lose one of her shoes? How?
So they go into an argument. Did he hit her? She fell down? Or he threw her onto the table? Oh, there's a missing
If the
painting.
painting I found on the docks really came from here, how come it didn't burn?
I mean, that's a weird painting. Also looks somewhat similar to what they were eating on that table. Basically, they're all turned into Cthulhu monsters. That's what I'm saying.
Did someone escape the fire?
Well, kid seems to have a corpse, so it's not the kid. She seems to be unconscious on the table. Possible she got back up and left, but he seems the most likely to survive at this point.
Blood. This lamp was thrown. This was no accident. This was a fight. Someone fell here. A desperate attempt to flee. And the boy.
So, Detective, what do you make of it?
I reckon there was a fire. That seems needlessly confrontational. Yeah, it's just plain simple. The fire wasn't just an accident.
This fire was more than just an accident.
Huh. What's your theory?
A couple had a fight. Can't remember passion. The two are kind of the same thing, right? Also, it's arson. All three. Sure.
I think the
couple had a fight.
Hawkins couple got into a fight.
You sure of that?
There's only one way to be sure.
Hey, again, character points. That's always good. What's that picture of a lantern?
I just ask that you don't disturb anything. If Chief West found out about what we're doing, I'd be in serious trouble.
I don't think one character point is enough to upgrade anything. I've got 3. When did I get 3? Who knows? I need 4 to get up my eloquence. Is the closest to going up though. Yeah, sure, why not? Right, yeah, validate it first. There we go.
This door is locked.
Oh, that's not good. There's a storm coming.
These bandages are covered in dried blood. But whose?
Hmm.
The lyrics of the drunken sailor. A sea shanty.
Hey, can't go wrong with a good sea shanty. No way upstairs.
This door is blocked from the outside. An original edition of Mary Shelley's Frankenstein, dated 1818.
Man, that would be worth some money these days.
Moby Dick, Melville's classic. The epic battle between man and whale. Mandatory reading for any whaler, I guess. This piano is in disrepair. Looks like the Hawkins kept it more for decoration than for music.
Well, apparently that burns your fingers after a while.
This place was falling apart long before the fire. This place was falling apart long before the fire.
I was hoping I could light the fire, to be honest. So I don't have to keep carrying around a lighter. Paint of the study. For some reason.
A book on the first inhabitants of the island. It seems they got here around the 14th century.
Hey, upgrading my medicine. Happy days. %. Yeah. I mean, was the other painting the one with the kind of the squid man? Was it supposed to be him? Had he already started to change?
"20,000 Leagues Under the Sea." Another story about the mysteries of the deep. There's something disturbing about this painting. There's something disturbing about this painting.
That's it. That's all I can figure out.
A book on hunting whales, the island's staple diet last century. Dark water history. This place was settled back in 1692 by 2 families that seceded from the New England colonies. What could Sarah have done to make this person threaten to call the police?
Okay, she's terrifying the local clientele, apparently. Only Dr. Fuller can bring her back to her senses. Do we know Anton Willard? I don't know. I guess she's complaining about Cthulhu monsters and no one believes her. It's just there's the room that we couldn't get up earlier. Any more books on medicine or occultism? Raise my stats. Oh, I can hear rats.
Locked.
Silas is right about the vermin. We're gonna gouges on the floor and canvas is there. Oh, that's weird. Still giving me random music cues.
The boys' room.
Reconstruction. Sure, why not? Let's do the reconstruction.
A child's fort. From what threat was Simon protecting his world? Tom Sawyer. Mark Twain. Sarah must have read it to him before bed. Sleeping pills. Strong for an 11-year-old boy. What
Indeed.
was wrong with this family?
Exactly. I mean, reading Tom Sawyer.
What nightmarish vision could have inspired them? Simon's troubles went beyond family problems. That kid saw something. Something terrified him.
Fortunately, I am gonna have Rush's Tom Sawyer stuck in my head for quite some time now. Oh, I found a key to the office. Is that because I raised my spot hidden?
What will her room reveal about her?
Also, where was the office? Ah, this is the office. Oh, that's... oh. Yeah, something not good's going on there. Can I investigate any of the stuff in
This
any of these
ledger
drawers?
lists all of the paintings Sarah Hawkins sold.
One of the paintings got returned.
It seems the last one was given for free to a Francis Sanders. I wonder why.
I mean, I was going to say, can we
Was
not
Sarah
bring
Hawkins
up what's in the middle of the
interested in
floor?
occult? What was she trying to achieve?
Damn, if only we had more occultism.
The door is blocked on the other side. Bradley? Is that you?
I'll wait in a minute. Was this not just going to into the office?
This padlock is too complicated for me.
Oh, that sucks. So we had a couple of
Barbiturates.
options to get into
Sarah
that room then.
Hawkins must have been extremely agitated resorting to such a treatment.
Okay, so the boy was on sleeping pills. She was on depressants.
Is anyone there?
Well, there also something underneath that sheet. Anybody else just hear footsteps? Okay, that's not good. That's a picture of me, right? Oh dear.
You! Stop!
Bradley, did you see which way he went?
Who? I didn't see anyone. I just heard some noise. Are you all right?
A man was hiding on the upper level. He ran when he saw me. He can't be far.
I mean, he was wearing a mask. I mean,
I'll cover you.
theoretically, it could have been Bradley, but I don't want to suspect him. He's my only friend in this game so far. So, the husband, did he survive the fire?
This door was closed earlier.
History of medicine. Yeah. More medicine progression. Now on 16%. Man, that's slow going.
Where did he go?
Must have got out some way.
No, he was here. I'm sure. Let's search this room.
I mean, he was carrying a painting with him. Oh, that's got our eloquence up. So, what do we think? Investigation? Spot hidden or investigation? Strength? I think psychology quite often comes into eloquence, perhaps. No, if I need to talk my way out of a situation. Maybe. Well, I haven't got enough to level any of them up yet, so maybe I'll just keep them for now. Yeah, sure. How is my sanity going? Okay, so I'm stable for now.
They look like Celtic runes. Charles must have brought them back from one of his foreign trips.
I'll be honest, I wasn't actually aware that the sanity was
This globe seems
had
to
a
have been part of
meter or
some
anything.
mechanism.
Awesome behind it. Oh dear, no. I mean, we found some Celtic runes, so...
Doesn't work. I must have missed something. The Scylla. It's the boat that was stranded at the entrance to the harbor. It looks like a freehand map of dark water. Certain areas have been highlighted. I wonder why.
There's something there.
Clearly, Charles Hawkins knew Captain Fitzroy very well. I wonder who the man with the glasses is in the photograph. Probably another friend of Hawkins. It looks like an old seaway map.
That's all coming. Oh, the Scylla, that's a ship. The Protocol, the Orpheus, and the Saint something. You got 3 different tracks. Trying to see if they link up with them, maybe? Look at them. One of them is in Britain, so you found the Celtic ruins, but that didn't correspond on the globe. Oh, it looks like the way they all correspond to the fact they start in dark water, but... Are we supposed to be following the Scylla then? Which goes up to the north. SDN S1W, let's say. Is that a point? I'm supposed to follow? Maybe? Oh, I had no idea I had lamp oil.
As if the bookcase has been moved several times. This panel is movable.
Oh,
Cogwheels. They must be linked to an opening mechanism. Probably a secret passage. I must find a way to activate the opening mechanism.
well, it seems logical that you have to find the corresponding place on the globe. Let's try strength.
Damnation. I can't budge these gears. I need a tool.
It's not strong enough. Right, so where are we? This is not where I left the globe. Okay, that's Sahara. I mean, it went up around here somewhere. There's a... I was hoping those markings are the Stig 1, whatever, would be on here somewhere.
Doesn't work. I must have missed something.
I wanted to go on to Darkwater? Where was Darkwater? It was around here somewhere, wasn't it? No idea.
Doesn't work. Seems like this came from a log.
Hmm. didn't say what was grotesque about the whale they caught. So they beat the Orpheus, and Scylla and Hamilton are only memories. So that means this is from the Saint, whatever
There
it
must be a
was.
link with the Seaway map. Looks like the navigational paths described in the log.
I zoom in. No. So, what path did they take? Yeah, they went to Britain. I clicked on Britain earlier. I don't seem to do anything. No, it was the journey of Saint whatever it is. I can't read that name from here. Let's just call it Saint Claude. Why not? I'm assuming that's the line we're going to follow. We found the runic stones. It all kind of points to Britain, but that didn't work. There's a couple of stops on that map. Maybe.
As if the bookcase has been moved several times.
Yes, well aware.
Doesn't work. I must have missed something.
I think our water's around here somewhere, right? There's coordinates on here? There weren't any numbers on that map though, was there?
Looks like it worked.
Okay, I'd love to take credit
Well
from
done,
that,
Pierce.
but I don't know what I pressed. I was like, yeah, I'm not entirely sure what I'm supposed to do here. Let's just back out. And I was like, done it. Oh, that was a weird coincidence. I really wish I could take credit for that, saying I figured it out, but
A secret passage under the manor. It's like a detective novel. That guy must have already gotten far.
Yeah. And he had a direct means of entry to the crime scene. We must find him.
yeah, we will, but probably next time. Well, I think we'll call the episode there. Thank you so much for joining us. If you do want to stave off the inevitable onset of madness, then please do click the like and subscribe buttons. Stay awesome. We shall see you next time.